Okay, we are live. Sorry I'm late. If you want, I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff here. This is going to be more chill, laid back than last night. I was not expecting last night. It subverted my expectations. I will talk about that. I will talk about the final round of Haters versus Jeremy, which I think at this point, it's going to be the final time I'm offering to have it on my channel too. If no one takes it, I think this is your best opportunity to have fair and balanced. I'll talk about this again when more people show up. So if you are here, smash the hell out of the like button. And I have to take care of some business too, because Stories by Irish has become a great friend and she's willing to help me. So I want to take care of that if I can. Hold on a second. Just a moment. All right, hold on a second. All right, there you go, Stories by Irish. I think she's fair and balanced. She says she's going to try, and I appreciate the effort anytime she expends on this channel. Angus is in here. I might have Angus on if he wants. I don't know if he's busy or not. Let me know, Angus. Just because I think if we want to talk about certain things, the CJH, I'm planning on being on his channel on Tuesday night. I'm a man of my word. He's been asking. I'll try to do that. I will do that. I'm sorry. I will do that. So what happened last night is something I do not want to have on my channel again. Because, yes, there's a lot of methods to my madness. There's a lot of reasons I do not have super chats. It antagonizes guests a lot of the time. And yes, did Jeremy seem like a nice guy last night? Yes, he did. At the very end of the stream, did he have an agenda for me to get super chats on there again? What would it have done? It would prove me as a hypocrite. And then in the future, if I have guests like Matt, it can open a way for uncomfortable situations and people to feel cornered. Now, if you know him out, that's past. He was trapped on the stream. It went bad, and he had a lot of personal issues during that time. That's not cool. That's not what I want on this channel. I want to have the hard conversations, yes. I don't want people to feel like they're trapped, and super chats are an in, along with sharing a link that was not discussed. Now, the way around it is Entertainment Hacker on live stream said, is it okay? And we discussed it. And I wanted to get Matt the hell out of there because I think it wasn't a trap for me per se. I think because of the heat that Matt has been giving on the Menace and Jeremy, I think they want to trap him again. My honest opinion. I'm not saying Jeremy was not behind that. And I'm not going to stop talking Entertainment Hacker, and he's still welcome on my show, okay? He's still welcome here, but I'm not having that again because that created an uncomfortable situation, and it was peer pressure for Matt to be in an uncomfortable situation when he likes to come on my show just when he's out and about on his phone. That's not when you could do this type of battling out. That's not cool. So I think also if we're so against cancel culture, we should stop bringing up Matt's past for current conversations. And that's happening on Twitter right as we speak, is everyone's bringing up that stuff because he went after Team YouTube. He adds to the conversation now. I think, like Jeremy said, everyone should have a platform. I don't think anyone should be erased from the internet. I also want to say I apologize to Jolie for talking about her when she's not here. And she is dealing with some family hardships right now. So give your thoughts to Jolie, and we hope everything works out. Yes, and yeah, but you're not, you know me. You're not having that on my show. you could do that on your show. I'm doing all right. You know what? Oh, the other thing is people. A lot of is rightly so. It benefits Jeremy to prove the point. Try to prove the point that I'm doing the exact same thing as him. I don't believe so. Calling out hate is not the same as hating. And I think my videos, I approach them in a funny way where it's not aggressively hating. It's my personality to have fun. I don't think I've personally crossed the line. I try not to. I might fumble and you call me out on it and I'll address it. Have I done some bad comedy in the past? Yeah, I'm guilty of that too. So I got to look at myself. But my viewers call me out on it, and I take in, I address it, and I change course. So no one's perfect. I'm not on some high horse. I am open to criticism. I value criticism, and also what this is about. Why is Jeremy in the thumbnail again? Why is that happening? Because even though I don't agree with sometimes the way he uses debate tactics, I think if we constantly go after him in his videos, in his movement, in his Geeks and Gamers, that yes, he does have the right to face his accusers and debate them. And he said he was going to try to tone down the sarcasm, not be Jeremy Twitter. So I'm working with Second Street because I think he is a fair and balanced guy. I got another mod. Phobic Xeno is still my mod. We talked about it. We're cool. Okay, we handled the situation. The other thing he was trying to call me out last night is, look, you always attack me, but look what's happening on your channel. Yes, and I handled it last night. I was handling it when he came on. I handle shit, okay? Me and Phobic Xeno had a talk. He's still cool, dude. He said, okay, maybe I went a little too far, and we handled it, all right? We handle stuff here. We hash it out. You like that, Angus? Hash it out. Angus, if you want to pop in for... All right, hold on. Let me see what he's talking about. All right. YoVRhodes is another valued viewer here. YoVRhodes keeps me in check. If I cross the line, I might cross the line sometimes. I think everyone... Listen, you know Jeremy's moving the goalpost argument. Okay, what I want to be a famous saying is, you don't keep moving the goalpost, but you try to play the game of progress and you aim for the goalpost. So it's not fair in either way, and that's the fair and balanced view. If I'll tell you that right now, not moving it, but not leaving the field either. I think that's where you get left and right SJWs. Left-leaning SJWs want to always move the goalpost. Right-wing SJWs always want to talk about moving it and try to leave the field so they don't have to play the parade. Not everyone, but when you're right-wing SJW, I'm not saying all right-wingers are, okay? You don't want to even play the game. You don't even want to have this discussion because you don't want to try for progress. I am trying to heal fandom, okay? Fandom is my job. That's why I'm here. I'm here to have some great conversations, to talk movies, and is it worth going through the shit? Well, this is fandom is shit right now. Tell me if you agree. The fandom is the problem now. It's moved past Kathy, Ryan, Lucasfilm. The sequel trilogy, once The Last Jedi hit, it was only going to be so good. It could never be saved, okay? After Carrie passed, it could never be saved, okay? There was no saving it. So we got what we got. Behind the scenes, things are happening at Lucasfilm. We have to be reasonable with our requests, or we don't have any credibility, okay? And then I also had some of my viewers call me out in the last video that they didn't like this. And is it helpful? I'll tell you what. The Fandom Menace, before was saying that was laughing at their haters, okay? They don't laugh at this madman. And when he was trying to call me a freaking meme, I took him off the stream. No, they're not laughing. They are not laughing. I'm actually giving criticism without calling them the racist, sexist, homophobe. Well, I do call Jeremy sexist because he admits it himself. And yeah, I don't think that's okay either. I don't like that. I'm not going to stop talking to him. We did speak privately behind the scenes, and it was a nice conversation, so I will give him credit there. I do think this is the last chance that I will also offer people that have a problem with Jeremy on to talk to him on my channel too, because I will still cover him when he messes up, okay? But for the people that still want to talk about the issues, okay, this is going to be the last opportunity. I don't think it's going to get better than this if you want to actually have a real conversation with him, and not like some kiss-ass contest either. Don't say, yeah, I want to debate Jeremy just so I can say, oh, Jeremy, I love your channel, because I think that's happened a lot too. No, I want to have real conversations, fair and balanced, with my mods. And Phobic Xeno is still a mod. Stories by Irishes, I think YoVRhodes is. Yes, we're going to try to hash it out. This is helping, okay? Because you're not getting the same arguments from them as before, and they're talking. They're talking. Is having conversations. This is here's the thing. I want to talk to as many people as I can, and everybody wants to talk about this. So yes, that makes it relevant stuff. Thanks. My dog's agreeing with me. Okay, and here is my favorite comment of last night's stream. Trav28. And I said, I was talking to someone in the comments if this is relevant. And he says, fan negativity, clicks, and blind hatred. All this obsession with seeing things fail. Also, media evolves over time. We're not going to get old Star Wars because it doesn't put bums on seats, although Mandalorian is an exception to this rule. Okay, so I really wanted to highlight that because his first part of his fan negativity, clicks, and blind hatred is a topic of fandom. So that is why I cover it. When I switched more to this, I was like, what is affecting the fandom the most? This is affecting the fandom the most. Am I trying to go gray order? Yes, I am. Darth Lunga and Second Street are important in this fandom. They've convinced me that it's the way, along with Peyton Place. Lots of people like Peyton Place and how she just tried to stay away from trash talk and move on to positivity. So I am a Padawan to these great YouTubers and trying, but it doesn't mean I'm going to avoid the hard topics. All right. So I have reached out to a few people that I know want to talk to Jeremy. I'm not trying to get Julie to do that. I'd rather talk to Julie privately because I don't think it's going to go well, like with people in the chat and everything. I'd rather have maybe not even a live stream, just me, Snow, and Julie to talk out some things. So I want people to feel comfortable here. I'm not Entertainment Hacker is welcome on my channel again, but you know what he did. You know exactly what he did. He was trying to bait, talking about fishing. He was fishing for something last night. He had an agenda. He had his own agenda last night, and it wasn't to talk to me. It was to get to talk to Jeremy and to maybe catch Matt and corner him. Oh, we're going to talk about fishing. Yeah, right. I don't remember him talking about fishing much when Jeremy came on. Okay, so hold on. I forgot about something. Let me. If you can, Angus, I will send you a link. I also, just so you know, Angus, I also had someone that says I shouldn't talk to you again today. Again. That's what I mean when you cause me the most problems. Oh boy. I had, this is what I'm against. Someone again You know how many times a day someone says you shouldn't talk to them? That's not helping anything. I can. Oh no. When I yell, that's natural. I have to actually concentrate and try to talk normally, not to yell. All right. It's hard for me. So I naturally like this. Yes, this is me. Oh my goodness. I am not going to have a war council on tonight because I'm actually exhausted. And another argument was Jeremy's. Okay, Blast Angus is here. Exhausted. Hey, Angus.
I'm back.
Yeah, this is gonna be just a chill stream. It's not gonna be long. You know me personally. You know me behind the scenes with stuff like last night. You know it exhausts me mentally, but I don't want to stray away from the hard conversations either. So
yeah, no, I understand, man. Like a stream like that, if you're not in the right mindset, you can just get blindsided or
with my mental
prep for it.
With my mental illness, my mind goes crazy, and then I have trouble sleeping, even with my medicine. So I get like
I wasn't laughing.
Manic.
I was gonna be like, hey, Wes Moody.
So I had someone just in the last 24 hours say my channel would grow if I stopped talking to you, and I said that's not going to happen.
Well, I doubt that. I don't even know them.
and I'm not going to name call them either. I said, hey, I'm willing to have you on my show too, and they said, yeah, I'll come on. So just to prepare you. So that's not what it's about. And I like Entertainment Hacker, but he had an agenda last night, and he didn't necessarily want to be on. I'm not saying he didn't want to talk to me, but he mainly wanted to talk to Jeremy, and that was a trap for Matt, for Jarbo.
Oh no, yeah, I could definitely tell.
Stay on. We're going to talk about fishing. Yeah, right. They were fishing for something. It wasn't for. So This is the thing. We behind the scenes. Angus is the first one that had me on when everyone hated me, and we said behind the scenes we don't want to do kill streams. We want to try to do the opposite. It's a hard task. It's a hard task.
Look at all the Fandom Menace that watches you now, thanks to me.
Going
old school Menace. That's why I wear the badge, is because I'm old school Menace.
So, and can I get rid of Angus? No, I can't, because I only started doing live streams because of him too. He called me out on my BS. He's like, you know what? You're going to criticize him? You do it then. So, and honestly, you are going to if you spend this much time on the internet, you will make mistakes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, some would just get jealous. Like, I'm sure there's people jealous of you because whatever niche or what have you that you can say you've made, like, I'm sure there's other people it's like, what? He's talked to this guy like 5 times and I've super chatted him $100 or more.
You see how he was trying to. Jeremy does the nice guy routine. He was trying to say, why don't you have super chats? That would approve me a hypocrite, and that would open me up to my guests being uncomfortable. Hell no. He was trying to do it.
I don't think it'd make you a hypocrite if you were transparent about, like, hey,
there's lots of reasons.
If you're transparent about like why you are finally accepting super chats, but no, like with really quick with your super chat ideas and stuff of never ignoring people or trying to comment with everyone. If I do get bigger, there's a bigger like burst of commenting and stuff on my channel, like I'll go slower at uploading to address everyone's comments, at least one-time replies. And I try to make my streams now. I got super chats feel just like old streams before I had them. It was because of you. Like, you made me cognizant of little things of like, people paid for that stream. You shouldn't hide it. So yeah. I enlist them, but they're in a playlist for you to find, or I put them, if there's something racy on there, I'll put them on the archive channel.
Okay. Well,
so that's things from you.
Yeah, that, and my main reason is making guests feel comfortable and to really hash it out without feeling like I'm upset last night because I don't want Matt to be afraid to come on my channel. That was a surprise, and he does do this is why he comes on my channel. He sometimes just is doing it while he's driving, doing other errands when he's not making his own videos. And that's not the environment to have a battle with Jeremy. It's not, when you're trying to do other stuff. And then a lot of people on Twitter are bringing up his past, which is not cool. If you're against cancel culture, why are you always bringing up something that happened years ago?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
In the current argument. They can't have an argument with him without bringing up his past. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you gonna flag me now? It's
yeah,
like,
I mean,
really?
Come on, have an argument within the argument. Don't go to the past. That's lame as hell. And I am not going to have that. And I want Matt back on my channel because he adds to the conversation, just like you do. And you know what? Some people that say don't have this person on, they don't show up. You're pretty reliable guest, and you add to the conversation. And I think talking to you helps. So that's why you're always all welcome here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, I'm interested in this Stories by Irish. I'm not going to sub yet because I don't want to sub and then I look at your stuff and I just hate it or I'm totally against it or what have you.
I
check out your channel.
I sub to everyone and I just give the disclaimer that you're responsible for your own content and words. That doesn't mean I agree with everything you say. So
yeah, I don't need to agree with everything.
Yeah,
but I need at least like 50%. That's kind of my rule of thumb. Is like if I don't like 50% of your stuff, then like why am I watching you?
So what I also need your help with, Angus, Second Street. If you have an issue with Jeremy too, this is the last chance because he's offered to come on my channel on a live stream to address people one final. And I think that will be the final time I offer too, because it is getting ridiculous. I don't want to go over the same stuff over and over. Like we went over stuff before last night that we've already talked about. That's why I didn't want to have him on again. I'm like, we've already talked about this. You have your opinions. I have my opinions. But people that have an issue with him, I would like Snowdub to come on because I think he should talk to Jeremy, and I think they could work it out.
Yeah, no, I'd like that.
You might have some small gripes that you don't have to address here, but think about it if you want to come on. And Second Street is going to help me moderate and keep it civil and nice.
Yeah, no, I don't really have a problem with Jeremy. My main thing is just get Ollie's dad back on, like you said. Or be clear and be like, well, I don't want him on my channel for X reason. It would suck, but if he was clear about it, that'd be great. But I didn't think about it during that stream. But he's like, well, he said wait a few days, and it's like, well, that was
this isn't
at that point. So
yeah, this isn't going to happen like right away. I want to do it right if we do it.
No, I just want to get out there in case I forget or I can't make it or can't facilitate. Like, hey, just ask him that.
Sure, okay.
Because the Ollie thing, I just I'm having the stream next week with them to memorialize his son since it's close to the passing. So it'd be great for like the attention at least for that stream for donations to what do you call leukodystrophy.
Sure. So I will bring that up on the stream even if you're not there. I will do that. I think it might as well, when we have him on the stream, we might as well present the Fandom Awards because they won most of them. Although he did, I'm not saying which one he. Never mind. That's for the results show. So we might as well do that all in one. I'm guessing.
Interesting.
Because I'll have to like eat a little bit of crow myself with.
Oh, I know one that you didn't get. So yeah.
So I think that might be an interesting way to do it, is to have some fun too with it. So we'll see. But honestly, this is an open invitation, and I think this is the final time I'm going to offer it to have on my channel too, because I am going to criticize him when he messes up in the future, but I don't want to rehash shit over and over and over again. I don't. We have different opinions on his content. He's addressed his position. I've addressed mine. So if we do it, I would rather focus on other people than me. My issues with him.
Yeah. No, that's good stuff.
I do hope, and I don't want to put B-Level on the spot, but I do hope B-Level shows up. I really do. Because
he's kind of the epicenter of a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Like you were critical of just kind of the umbrella Menace at Disney celebration. Your take, I didn't like your take, so I started the time stuff, but we ended up talking clearly again. But he's kind of the epicenter of like just direct attacks on Jeremy or not attacks but criticism. I would say his is kind of an attack or a smear. But
here's Entertainment Hacker. You've been hacked. How? Hey, Entertainment Hacker. I like you still, but you got to admit you had an agenda last night, and it's poking fun. And the thumbnail is to show that we're having one final opportunity. And he did present it as an opportunity, and I think even though his personality, he does try to tone it down to have a conversation. I still think he does his debate tactics in the stream, which that's why I like it's like going in circles and exhaust me.
Yeah,
But that's
Jeremy on YouTube is like it makes sense that he has a Chihuahua for a dog because they're very much just like
he tires me. He tires me out. Yeah,
high energy.
Yes. So this is the last opportunity. I will come on Entertainment Hacker's channel. He's still welcome here, but I don't like. Even though he asked me, he shared the link. I wasn't going to do that last night, and I think it was trying to, for better or for worse, maybe you think Matt deserved it, but I don't like to put people in a position where they're cornered and have another thing like happened years ago. I'm not being part of that. No way. No, it's not cool. He didn't know what he was watching. He feels comfortable on my channel because he could just pop in and pop out. And that's the way I want it to be. I don't want people to, if you feel uncomfortable on a live stream, just leave. That's across the board. Don't let people say, oh, you're a wimp or whatever. Just leave. It's not worth it. Seriously. Angus?
Yeah, no, I'm listening. I'm in a creaky chair, so.
Okay, I mean, don't give into peer pressure and all this other stuff. If you feel uncomfortable, just leave, because it's not worth having a mental problem after because you have something. No, you have something on recorded live that it does not have you in the best light. It's just not worth it. Just leave. Now I say.
Second Street just said he's like he agrees with John Picard. Even after the streams, he thinks you are still Jeremy.
Hell no! I'm not.
I would laugh if you're Dark Zenobia under the mask.
Oh, come on. I like Dark Zenobia too. He's okay. Here's Max. Max, I'm fine. This is more about the disrespect. Here's the thing. I'm not stop talking to him either. You know what? He did the YouTube play. That is a YouTube play. I know the playbook. I don't want to play by that playbook. That is a typical YouTube play. And we kind of took the bait though. He said, "You're in the chat. Is that really Matt Jarbo?" He knew exactly what he was doing. He's a little weasel. He knew what he was doing. And we took the bait on that, Jarbo. He was trying to get you on and then talking about fishing. You should stay. I knew exactly what was going on there, but I'm also not going to back down either. So I said, okay, have Jeremy on. I'm glad. Okay, fair enough, Entertainment Hacker, but he didn't sign up for that last night though. If he wants to come on in the future, that's fine. I don't like surprises. I don't like to walk in, have surprise guests. And honestly, Angus, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. Regardless of how you think about the Angus and Anna thing, I think that was an uncomfortable situation you were in too. And that was not fair. That was not the way to do it. What happened to you? I don't want to bring that up either. I'm just saying that's another reason I don't want surprises for my guests. And I think I'm not dragging that shit up either, Angus. I'm just saying I think in the past you've been treated unfairly too with these type of situations, and I don't like it. That's not what I want here.
Yeah, I was just laughing about previously with the Second Street. He's keeping on with the your Jeremy idea. I would get a kick if you're actually rookie critic. It seems like you got somewhat a similar setup.
What? Trying to get all the Menace ladies to take my cookies all the time on Twitter? You know what he's doing? He's like, Menace ladies. He's always tweeting at them. Look at my cookies.
It works, man.
Yeah. Someone take the rookie's cookies and make him a man.
But yeah, I told him, like, dude, you need to start playing Twitter, dude. It's so fun. And he's finally found his niche. He's the cookie guy.
Yeah.
He's the cookie critic.
Yeah, someone take his cookies, please. All right, so that's my thoughts today. I'm just gonna be in the chat and chill for the Grey Council. Star Wars Only is gonna be on at 4:30 Eastern time, I think.
Nice.
On the Grey Council, and I'm just gonna stay in the chat. I just want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Can
I plug a couple things?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so today, surprisingly, I was just chatting with her in the EVS chat today, which I saw you came in. I added you, but I think you set this up.
Yeah.
Mandy Summers is going to have me on at, I think, 4 p.m. or later today.
Okay.
So if you're a comic skate, you might want to watch that instead of Star Wars Only, Grey Order, although I suggest the replay if that's the case, or vice versa. I don't care. Mandy's awesome. She's apparently going to get monetized soon, so hot diggity dog on that. And then I've started my pre-launch page, Max has seen, for Meth Gator, my comic skate project. So it's not for a comic yet. I'm trying something different. I'm trying to fund from the literally ground up with poster campaign. So this is like pre-launch, make you aware. Sign up, first 15th sign up, get 10% off anything they back. That's about it.
Regardless of our friendship on and off YouTube, I actually think your idea is solid. Really good, Meth Gator. I think it could catch fire.
I'm a poor guy, so I gotta start from the ground up, and I'm not instead of doing like a GoFundMe for, like, it's not a GoFundMe type of idea. It's not like emergency or something. So I'm like, how about I reward you with something? You're backing the book, and you're like part of the community from the ground up. So it's like a zero-sum game as opposed to like, give me your money and then I'll run away with it and do something.
Right.
So whether it's the task or not.
I am watching how you'll handle it differently. I think you're also taking the criticism people have with Comicsgate and War Campaign, and you're trying to adapt. So I appreciate that. You're welcome. Like you said, you're welcome to people criticizing. You try to evaluate yourself as well. That's the way to progress, is to take in criticism and try to adapt. So
yeah, I'm just trying to, like, I love Caesar, but even Caesar's kind of weird caveat compared to other people, because it wasn't like he wasn't helping others. It wasn't like he was just sitting in the corner doing nothing, just making super chats or something. He was facilitating a whole bunch of other creators, people like Vinny Art, that I think I was like his first live stream for Comicsgate, and look at him now. He's the boner king of War Campaign, because his art's so amazing, and others. So he finally got on EVS show. There's a whole bunch of others I can't think of at the moment. The Shinobi, Sasquatch, stuff like that. Countless others, big and small. Wenger. So
here's Phobic Xeno. Always blame War Campaign.
Yeah, but regardless of all the help he did, there's just that always lingering complaint of you're late. Same with Jeff Hicks with the Bullshitters campaign and stuff. And so I'm just trying to circumvent that.
Right. So hey, if it always comes up, it's what the consumer wants. So there you go. If it always comes up, that's a valid criticism. So
yeah, I think the consumer would rather know a date is like a year out than expect it 5 months later, then it's a year later,
or unrealistic promises like exceeding industry standards and signing and stuff like that, which I still like Jeff, but that was unrealistic based on his being his first comic, and he criticizes comics, but I don't think he actually knew what industry standards were based on the results. So I think that's also the perks. Be careful with your perks of what you promise. That's what I suggest too.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting crazy. There might be multiple perks just for different posters, but I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm keeping it pretty simple, like maybe a little more complex, but pretty simple, like Stephen Walton, Ladonis, Fandom Awards historian, if you don't know. I know you love taking that title. I like the trolling you do, but as actually, I don't know, have you talked to Stephen Walton lately? Because I haven't.
I offered him to be on the show. I think he's taken a little break away from social media, so maybe he just wants to be a family guy for a little bit. I can respect that. I said he's welcome on the show to hash it out. And this Sharon Marlowe, Max, did you do your own hair color? It's natural. And she is so curious of what's behind this mask. which makes me adamant that I'll never take it off. Sorry, Sharon.
Oh, really quick. Speaking of stealing solo, I have a completed review. I just got to do the images. So it's about halfway done on my iPhone. So later today, at some point, I'm hoping tonight I'll have it up.
Okay, so I want to work with Second Street because again, for this Jeremy collab, a final round, I'm calling it Hater Stream final round, and then maybe the Fandom Awards results, because unfortunately I think a lot might be going his way, and I'll have to eat some crow there myself. Here's the Gray Council. I would make you a mod too, Darth Lunga. I just don't know if you want to because you're busy with your own stuff. I'll make you a mod. You want to be a mod? No, I don't know. This might be dangerous.
No, I could be a mod for you, man.
You better behave.
I'm pretty much just a link share, and they'll be like, "Hey, thanks."
All right, I'm making it.
I'm very tame as a mod. I'm pretty boring.
All right. Jeremy called me out on my mods last night, and I said, "Listen, you're on my turf, and I was handling shit as it happened. Don't try to call me out on something I didn't get to handle yet. I handled it fine last night. I handled what went down. I think we all moved on." And then he was, I don't let things go and linger. Okay, so I'm adding Gray Council too, even if you don't want to. So you could share your channels and stuff when you come on. That's why.
I appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'm actually gonna have to go. My release here, but I can talk to you later tonight or something if you want.
Yeah, mainly behind the scenes. Yeah, just we want to, if we do this thing with Jeremy, we want to get it done right, and then that be the end, the final round. Okay. Christy, yes, I'm okay. It takes a lot out of me. It's always worth fighting for fandom. Okay, it's always worth having the hard conversations. Did last night help some? I think it helped a little bit. Okay? So, yes, it's worth discussion, and they're not laughing at me. Jeremy said I'm a meme. No, I'm not. I think I'm relevant. I think he's relevant, too, and that's why he's the topic of discussion. Everybody wants to talk about Jeremy and the Fandom Menace. Look at my Fandom Awards polls. They are winning. So, yes, they are relevant. And, yes, it's important to talk about the fandom because I think, in my opinion, that the fandom itself is the issue now. Disney's still an issue, but of priorities, the fandom itself is where we're having the most issues right now. But that's where I'll end it. And contact me on Twitter, Snowdub, maybe even Second Street or Angus, if you want to be part of the final round hater stream. Okay? That's where I'll end it. I hope everyone has a nice, chill Sunday. That's what I'm doing. The War Council is not happening tonight. I think we kind of had a war last night. And I'll see you next time.